Took a second to get the system back online because Mr. Cleveland wants to be a gamer. Yeah, he wants to be a gamer. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He wants to be a gamer. So it take a couple of seconds for me to get my stuff together. So let's get up, family. Let's get up. Come on. Get on up. Get on up now. Come on now. Let me make sure I take off the wrong. I got too many screens up. Is this the right one? Yeah, let's get rid of this screen here. All right, we got. Where is? Oh shit! So I lost it. All right. Let's do this. All right. So family, once again, I have to go through all this stuff once again. But hey, we up. We know we up. And I just want to make sure I got I'm going to launch the app to check and see if anybody up. All right, so here we go. All right, so family, let's do this. First, I want to welcome you to the Congregation of Mighty, and what a beautiful thing it is. We want to let you know that you are now listening to Giami Journey Media. Of course, you know this is the Heart of a Summer production, and this is the Daily Toast. Yep, where we strive to blow up your old paradigm. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Get some water. Pour some water in your glass. Pour your water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body and drink some water out. Move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Should I say, move, then drink. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and join your ancestors. Raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Or should we say, raise, toast, then drink. Great Umoja family. I want to salute each and every last one of y'all. We're going to drink up this water. We're going to do this toast. We're going to get it moving today. I was trying to be on time, I swear. But, we got people that want a game and slow a brother down. So, oh, man, and the sound on Spreaker. Oh, my God. The sound on Spreaker It's frozen. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God. I mean, it's like I let my son over on my stuff. Cleveland, why you change don't touch my now you about to get eliminated off of my stuff altogether. So now I go to my snowball and you got it on the number 2. Okay, cool, whatever. You was sitting over here all day. You was using my mic, were you not? Yeah. So who else changed it? Alright, family. So I gotta apologize. So most of my show was probably muffled if it was even coming through. But hey, it is what it is. Alright. Then we could do about it now. Except rebroadcast. And I don't want to rebroadcast right now. So let's go on and here y'all gonna listen there for a second. Wow.
I am a Giammi man. I was born for greatness. My greatness comes from my potent sinner. I pledge to find and connect with my sinner. I pledge to build my spirit, mind, and body. I pledge to use my hands to build a better world for myself, my loved ones, and my community. I pledge to use my mind to think deeper, further, and higher to create a better reality for myself. I pledge to live my life and go beyond all my self-imposed limitations. I pledge to promote the principles of the Giammi warrior and to assist all those seeking the path of success. I pledge all these things first to myself, to teachers, to all my relations, and to my higher power. I am Giammi. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. That is the Giammi pledge that is said by all of our true members at least once a day. Peace and welcome to our YouTube channel. Check out our videos and podcasts. Subscribe as well as join the journey. Push past your self-imposed limitations within the Giammi journey. Peace.
So we dispensed of our water, and we're about to do our health drink this morning. Let me go on there and sprinkle a little bit of this in there. We're going to use some bee pollen this morning. We're still waiting for the ambrosia to get done. All right? So, that takes time. So we got a little bit of this. Shake it up real good. So, I really ain't got nothing to talk about this morning, so we just gonna do our toast. I'm just, like I said, man, it's good every morning that we able to just get up and do the toast. Sometimes I got some stuff jumping off, other times I don't. So here we go. For those that don't know, this is that bee pollen. You can look it up. Get your information on it. So we're going to grab our cheat sheets. So we going to do what we need to do. First, call on the Creator by whatever name you choose to call the Creator. We lift up our glass to salute the Creator and call that great power into the room. We say Ashe. Then, family, where we go? We're going to the stars of the show. We're going to call on our personal ancestors. Make sure that they have not been forgotten and send that energy up, right? Calling on Miles Brown, Mizan, Robert the Texan, Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher and Gasson, Aunt Lena, Uncle Chris, Arfine, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Marco Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvar Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, No More X, Sapet Rob, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agony, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulliam, the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trish, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Weatherby, the farmer, Agosa Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sir Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Alden Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow Slimmy, Selvin Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Pearl Moore, Percy Moore Jr., Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolton, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mae Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kempty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, W. Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatette Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Dama Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Frank Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy M. Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carla Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy. I'm going to start from the back today. Shelby McClendon, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Michael and Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Mazarine Kofer, George Swan, Edmonia Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Reginald Oliver, Linda Howard, Jacqueline Broadus, Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Edward R. Benson Sr., Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Jabea McCormick, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee Caldwell, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Maria Ellis, Elizabeth Battles, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Barbara Naeem, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bat Vaughn, Lud Oz, Elijah Oz, Rome Oz, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Oz, Miss Vanetta, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Albert Moore, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Hairston, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Vivian Stevenson, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cofer, Doretha Ross, Viola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lester and Rachel Saunders, John Bowie, Alex Nixon, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harry Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hatch Sr., Melly Miller, Halsey Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson. Let's do it. Ellis Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed. Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George Haley Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans. Did I do Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca? Hold on. I started the wrong way. Charles Reed, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Becca, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George Haley Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Edgar Armstrong, Claire Fox, June Evans, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Jerry Doe, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Emma McClendon, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Irving, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Thomas Bradley, as Uncle Bookie, Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Jennifer Sensenbaugh, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tom Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Connor Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Florence Evans, Pamela Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Joe Davis, Tim Butler, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Edith Catney, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Phyllis Lee, Friedrich Hines, Inez Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Headley, and Elma Hines. We lift up our glass for all of our ancestors and we say, Ashe. From their family, we move to the present moment. And in this moment right now, the moment that we are in right now, we are in Umoja. For those that don't speak the language, today is unity. The Modic principle is truth. The color is violet. Mentalism is the hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwojo. Female name is Ajua. Right? Something else. Alright. Let's move on. What's something else I need to say about today? What's the date? Alright. Today is Emotional Emancipation Circle, African Center Cultural Virtue and Value System, Wolof. In Wolof, we on Taranga, sense of hospitality, Akan ethics, truth, traditional Yoruba, Suru, which is patience. Remember the 6 emotions. Learn to ask questions. You do that workshop, but I keep putting it out there till we get enough. We need to raise that money. Get that workshop popping off up here. So we lift up the glass for the present moment. In the moment is all about power. In the moment, we make our future. You know what I'm saying? So come on, family. Let's get the grind on. Oh, activate those reticular formations. That's what I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for unity. Examples of unity popping off in the community. Because I know that there's something going on. There's stuff happening. So we got to go on and kind of throw our focus on what it is that we want, what it is that we're seeking. You know what I'm saying? Activate the reticular formations. I'm telling you, it's out there. All right, lift up your glass. We say Ashe. From there, where do we go? Go to the future. We call on our children, our children's children, on to infinity. We remember you in advance. Sound kind of crazy. We think of you in advance. All right, we lift up our glass and we say Ashe. From there, we move to all of our relations. Ashe. From there, we move to that selfish toast. Here you go. What is it that you need? Come on now. Don't be shy. We call all this energy together. Let's get it. Brother Kwame asks, Oh, okay. We're about to do it. Hold on. Last but not least, I salute the most beautiful, powerful being in the room, and that's you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Man, the training was good, man. The training was good. Let's just put it that way. Because this was the advanced group, so this time I only had about 2 brothers come through. And we had an opportunity to work on some good stuff, but what was even more impressive was that I got a call from Navita's grandson on for the show on yesterday. And he got my mind working on some ideas as far as for the young people, because I'm noticing that him and Cleve, as well as myself, we like these anime. You know what I'm saying? So we might need to start throwing some anime into some of the training and having some discussions that come up out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we should be at a level where we should be able to pull a lesson out of almost anything that we doing. What you over there doing, Clay? Let me see. Lift your hand up. Turn the key. Turn the thing around towards me. Kind of suspicious. See blinking lights going on over there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Because it's like he brought it up, and I've been thinking about it for a while. I'm a professional cartoon watcher. Not a professional. I'm not getting paid for it, but ain't no reason why we can't figure out a way to get paid for watching cartoons. Me and Anubis are supposed to do some breakdowns on some of these movies anyway. So I think that's what we're gonna work on. Right? We got one coming up this Kaumba. I'm trying to figure out, is there an episode that I would like to show, or have Cleve or one of the young brothers pick out an episode. But hey, the toast is done. I want to thank everybody who had taken the time to tune in. I got a call from young her, other wanting insight into how those math problems I saw with screen numbers ending in 5, one love. I got a call from the young warrior. Okay. Yeah, but hey, and it's something when they start really getting interested, and they start, because he was hearing other people just throw them out like that. Boom, you say 25 by the time 25, 625. They just answering real quick, And then also they get into them being able to solve some square roots, right? So like I said, we'll build up on them. We got to get back into the Vedic, as well as the Vedic, to throw some other shortcuts on there for them. You know what I'm saying? So, but all right, family, it's good seeing you. I am out.